the old man's expectant gaze, the man quickly vanished without a trace. Seeing that his lunar experiment had finally succeeded, the old man quickly put on his specially designed steel helmet. To ensure nothing went wrong along the way, he cautiously tied a safety rope behind him. Then his assistant fired the catapult again. The old man soared confidently into the sky, but just as he thought everything was going smoothly, he was completely stunned when he slowly reached the atmosphere. He saw countless corpses lying on the surface of the moon. These were the humans he had used in his previous experiments. It had taken him 81 painstaking trials to finally land on the moon, and now it was clear that he was trapped there as well. To signal the satellites for rescue, Kevin arranged the bodies to form a distress signal and began shouting frantically toward the sky. Just as despair was beginning to overwhelm him, the safety rope tied behind him suddenly started retracting. Before Kevin could even process what was happening, he was dragged into a dense forest. He realized he had returned to his original location. The servants immediately rushed over and were astonished to find Kevin alive and safe. He had thought he had successfully completed the lunar experiment, but then the guardian, John, suddenly appeared. It turned out that Kevin had used countless innocent lives for his experiments in order to escape the planet. John's role was to stop him. Strong and angry, Kevin was momentarily overwhelmed but had no choice but to return to his castle to rest and recover. Carefully, a servant approached and handed Kevin a letter from John. The message warned him to abandon his plan or face severe consequences. Upon reading it, Kevin realized what was at stake and immediately instructed a maid to type a response filled entirely with mocking words. That day, Kevin celebrated his 81st birthday. The servants had carefully prepared a luxurious cake. When Kevin took a bite, his biological son slowly presented him with a gift. To Kevin's surprise, there was a pocket watch. The sight of it instantly brought back memories. He recalled the happy times he had spent with his son and realized how selfishly he had wanted to leave the planet. Determined to give his son a complete family, Kevin decided to abandon his experiments and simply stay with his family. From that moment on, Kevin returned to the side of his loved ones and lived a peaceful, happy life.